Hey guys, and welcome back to Mad About Skin. In today's video, we are talking serums. In fact, I've got serums on serums on serums, and I'm going to be sharing with you my top 3 serums in each category. This is loosely based on the top 3 by category trend, which is buzzing around YouTube at the moment. But instead of reviewing my top 3 products in each step of your skincare routine, I want to hone in on those serums. That's because whilst cleansers and moisturizers can add so much great benefit to your skincare routine, I think where the real value and where you should be directing your attention and your coin is at the serum stages. Some beautiful actives, some perfect concentrations can deliver so much and help you reach your skin goals. So sit back, relax, and let's talk the very best serums. I've got a lot to cover in this video. I really didn't realize there were that many categories of serum out there, but honestly, there is so much. But do not worry, everything that's mentioned in today's video will be linked in the description box below if you do want to check it out in more detail, read the reviews, make a purchase, all of that good stuff. And while you're down there, I know I'm going to be kicking myself when I finish editing this for missing out some of my ride or die holy grail favorites. So sound off in the comments section if you want to read me to filth for missing out one of your favorites. Let me know. I love your guys' recommendations. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and a like, because honestly, it took a lot of pulling together and it helps me and the channel so much. But shall we start with some hydrating and calming serums? This seems like a really good place to start actually, because whilst I'm all about the actives, all about the concentrations and delivering really great results, none of that can be achieved if your skin is irritated, inflamed, redness prone. All of that can actually have a detrimental impact on our skin's appearance in terms of triggering hyperpigmentation, fine lines and wrinkles. The skin is just healthier and better when everything is in equilibrium, calmed and soothed. So having some hydrating and some calming serums in your routine is never a bad thing. I want to call them out first and foremost. I've chosen my top 3, but honestly there's so many out there. Number 1 is definitely this. This is the Geek and Gorgeous Stress Less Serum. It's only been out a month and it's already a ding 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 holy grail for me. This combines beta glucans, which are from oat, to calm, soothe any inflammation and remove any redness from the skin, alongside some really nice hydrators. So I actually find on my oily acne prone skin, this is all the hydration I need. Obviously if you have a dry skin type, you want to use this alongside a moisturizer, but it's applicable for all skin types. And if anyone feels that their skin is a little bit red, a little bit sensitive, just put a couple of drops of this on and everything is smoothed out and harmony is regained. Another couple that I do want to call out, honorable mentions, but equally really good. I want to shout out this, which is the V Green Nature Mucin Serum. This is actually a new bottle. I think I've gone through like 10 of these. It is so good. This is a plant alternative to snail secretion, the snail mucin that you see super popular in Korean skincare. That isn't for me. I find it a bit slimy, and the idea, I just can't get my head around it. And also, if you're living a plant-based lifestyle, you'll want to go for a vegan alternative, and this will be the one that I recommend. This is so hydrating, but if you keep it in the fridge, it also calms and soothes. So definitely one to shout about. And whilst this might be considered cheating because it's technically more of a toner than a serum, the gel consistency of the Haru Black Rice Hyaluronic Toner definitely means it feels more like a serum to me than a strict toner or an essence. You guys went mad for this, and it was your recommendations that made me purchase it. And honestly, I've never looked back. This has so many calming and soothing ingredients alongside the hyaluronic acid, which is going to hydrate the skin. It's just such a nice product. They do a fragrance and a fragrance-free version. I actually got the fragrance because I really like the lavender scent to this. It's calming, it's soothing, so good on an evening. But if you're sensitive to fragrance, opt for the fragrance-free version, which honestly does the job just as well. I love this, and I'm honestly so grateful for you guys for recommending it, because it's transformed the way that I see hydration and calming and all of the steps that I can include in my skincare routine. This is definitely going to be a keeper for the future. Now, shall we talk serums for hyperpigmentation? This is something I know all too well because I've suffered with hyperpigmentation for years. In my case, it's because of adult acne. When I get a zit, it doesn't fade properly. It leaves a scar and a mark, and I always have to tackle that with a hyperpigmentation treatment. Some people just naturally have hyperpigmentation in their skin, melasma, uneven skin tone or dark spots, and are looking for a serum to correct that. And I've got 3 absolutely amazing ones. I'm going to call out first this is the Good Molecules Discoloration Correcting Serum. I don't think I talk about Good Molecules enough on this channel, and it's thanks to you guys again recommending them as a brand. I've really got a little bit hooked on them. I love this because it's got niacinamide in there, which can help even out the skin tone, but it's also got a really nice stable version of tranexamic acid, which is what is fantastic at just dialing back any inflammation, but also preventing the pooling of pigment in the skin to give us an all over more even skin tone. I've been using this one for about 2 months now. I think this is my second bottle, so I'd say one bottle lasts around 2 months and delivers so many great benefits. It's actually really inexpensive Alternative and Drugstore, which is great because some pigment correctors can be a little bit up there in price. So if you want your tranexamic acid fix alongside some niacinamide and also in a really nice formulation that doesn't irritate the skin, this is a definite one to reach for. If you don't mind pushing the boat out a little bit, I said Good Molecules was super inexpensive. If you don't mind splurging a little bit and you want to really treat yourself to a super effective serum, there is no better than this. This is the Neod Repigment. 15 different pathways for eliminating excess pigment in the skin. It reduces the amount of pigment produced. It eradicates the existing pigment quicker. Just all around a super hyper effective treatment. I see results with this in as little as 2 weeks, and that's almost unheard of in terms of hyperpigmentation treatment because it can be one of the most stubborn things to fix in the skin. I love this. It's small, but I use it as a spot treatment, so I find that one bottle will last me about 2 months, and the price point is up there, but it's definitely worth it if you want really quick results and you're looking for more of a targeted treatment rather than an all-over serum. Such a good call. And then finally, I'm going to shout about this, which is the Face Theory Extra Glow Serum. So good. This combines a really high concentration of tranexamic acid, which I mentioned before as being great for calming, reducing inflammation, but also eradicating some of the pigment in the skin and preventing it pooling. But it also has some other great brightening components to it. I would say, hands down, in terms of the affordable serums, this is the quickest to deliver results. The Neod Repigment is up there, so if you don't want to reach for that price point, I'd say this is almost as good and definitely worth a look. I've linked it below because Face Theory is such a good brand. They ship internationally. Their shipping rates are really inexpensive. I honestly cannot rave about the Extra Glow enough. Now, vitamin C serums. I've got a love-hate relationship with vitamin C. I used to be all about it, and it was literally the only serum I'd use in my routine because I wanted that brightness, I wanted that luminosity, which vitamin C is really great at returning to the skin. It's also a powerful antioxidant, but because it's reasonably unstable, it can be really difficult to find an effective vitamin C that isn't oxidized and doesn't risk irritating the skin. Through trial and error, I've been able to narrow it down to some of my absolute favorites. Number one was always going to be this, which is the C Glow Serum by Geek and Gorgeous. This is a 15% pure form L-ascorbic acid, which is vitamin C in its most potent formulation. The reason I love this though is it's made fresh every single week. So you know when you get your hands on it, it's not been sat around in a warehouse oxidizing. You are getting this product fresh on your doorstep. This is pretty much unheard of in the skincare world and definitely sets this apart from all of the other products that are available. It's also super inexpensive. So some high potency vitamin C's can be a little bit bougie and a little bit up there in price. Not with this. Definitely worth checking out Geek and Gorgeous in general, but I'd say their C Glow is probably one of my favourite serums from them and rekindled my love affair with vitamin C. Now, one vitamin C that you guys would read me to filth for if I didn't mention is the Timeless Vitamin C. They now do 2 concentrations because they've recently introduced a more gentle 10% concentration suitable for people that have sensitive skin. Whether you go for the higher concentration or the 10% is really up to you, and I'd match it to your skin level of sensitivity, but this is such a great product. Like the Geek and Gorgeous, it also combines antioxidants alongside that fantastic pure form vitamin C to really double down on the benefits that you're going to get. So many people love this, but it's not really that easy to get hold of in the European Union or here in the UK because it's got a couple of ingredients that breach EU regulations. For everyone else in the world, definitely one to look out for because it's inexpensive. It delivers so much brightening and luminosity to the skin, and that combination with antioxidants is just going to lock in all that skin protection. I absolutely love it. One honourable mention I'm calling out in this category is by The Ordinary, which is the ascorbyl tetroisopalmitate solution in vitamin F. The reason I'm calling this out is it's a vitamin C derivative. A lot of people find it really difficult to use vitamin C's. Either it's incompatible with other serums in your routine, or maybe you just find it too sensitizing. If that sounds like something you're struggling with, reach for a vitamin C derivative. They take longer to work, but once they start working, you'll get some great results, that same luminosity, that same glow to the skin, without a lot of the associated irritation. This is hands down my favorite derivative of all of the ones I've tried, and definitely worth a look. Particularly great if you have dry skin because it's in a really hydrating base, meaning it's great if you're trying to tackle some dehydration. Total holy grail. Now, shall we talk anti-aging? I'm 35, and since I've entered my mid-30s, I've definitely been focusing down on the anti-aging elements of my skincare routine, and there's some fantastic anti-aging serums that I've discovered. I am so hyped to share all 3 of these with you because honestly, I couldn't actually rank them. They're all just holy grail winners. First and foremost is this. This is the Copper Amino Isolate Serum by Neod. I love this because copper peptides will trigger the production of collagen in the skin, which will help to eradicate some fine lines and wrinkles, bring bring back firmness, elasticity. I've been using this for 6 months and I've seen some really great results. The colour alone is so beautiful. That royal blue is enough to make you want to put the product on your skin, but it sinks in like that. It delivers all the copper peptide benefits you need, and I would say it's one of the most powerful anti-aging serums that you're going to find on the market. As with all Neo products, a little bit up there in price point, but you know what? I think sometimes paying for the additional technology and the additional quality formulation is definitely worth it, and that's the case for that product. I'm now going to call out this. This is a Face Theory Regena Calm Serum Pro. This is a retinol serum. Retinol, vitamin A derivatives, fantastic for helping again to boost collagen levels, to increase cellular turnover, and will reduce the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. No anti-aging routine is complete without a retinoid, and this is one of my absolute favourites in serum form. A lot of people will reach for creams such as the Geek and Gorgeous A Game Retinol Cream, but if you're looking for a serum rather than the cream, this is the one that I'd reach for. The Pro is very high potency, which is fantastic, so if you're an experienced retinoid user, this is one that you could definitely reach for. Finally, this, another Neod. Neod kind of have it nailed when it comes to anti-aging serums, and this is the Survival Zero. This is a powerful antioxidant concoction, mixing 14 different antioxidants and different ways of protecting the skin from blue light, UVA radiation, particulate matter, all the things that hit our skin, stress it out and can degrade collagen, can damage our cellular structure, can lead to premature aging. Protecting the skin alongside your SPF with an antioxidant is a must if you're serious about anti-aging, and this, one of my absolute favourite anti-aging serums. Now, before I leave you, we've covered the hydrating serums for people with dry skin. What about people like me that have super oily, acne and blemish prone skin? Well, do not worry, there are some great products and serums on the market for you. First and foremost, I'm going to cheat a little and call out this. This is the Good Molecules BHA Clarifying Gel Cream. It's called a cream, but the consistency of it is much more of a gel serum than what you traditionally associate with a cream, and it sinks in like that, leaving nothing behind. Whilst some of you can read me to filth for using a cream in a serum video, I do think technically this has the feel of a serum, which is why I'm including it. Also, it's amazing. This is a really nice, gentle BHA that's going to go into the pores and do a deep clean. It's going to take out some of the blackheads, the dirt, the debris, the excess oil that can clog our pores and cause breakouts. I'd say this is actually gentle enough that if you have congested skin but dry skin at the same time, you could also use this. It's applicable to all skin types because of its formulation being hydrating as well as super effective. If you're suffering with acne, you definitely need an azelaic acid in your life, and my favourite serum is this. This is the Lumizalia serum by Face Theory. This is a potent azelaic acid which can help to reduce the amount of acne-causing bacteria on the skin, meaning it's great if you're suffering from breakouts, whitehead, blackheads. This just covers it all. In fact, azelaic acid is actually applicable for all skin types as well. However, I get the most benefit from it for my acne. It will also calm and soothe, so if you're suffering from rosacea, it can be really great, particularly if your pustules and the blemishes on the skin are as a result of rosacea. Azelaic acid will be your best friend. And if you've got cystic acne that's kind of red and inflamed in nature, again, adding in an azelaic acid will calm, soothe, minimize the irritation, as well as tackling the breakouts themselves. Total holy grail. And now I'm going to end on this, which is the ordinary lactic acid 10%. Of all the exfoliators I've used, I would say the lactic acid is the one that's done the most for tackling my acne. Use your BHA, your salicylic acid, to go into the pore and flush out all the dirt and debris. But for a surface exfoliation, lactic acid is where it's at, because it doesn't strip, dry and irritate, but it also hydrates the skin, which means often we can use quite harsh actives on our acne, which leaves us feeling a little tight, a little bit dry. Don't do that. Reach for a lactic acid instead. Get all the great benefits and still hydrate the skin, because never forget, hydrated skin is much less likely to scar, hyperpigment, and it heals much quicker. So don't attack your acne, treat it. Gentle, easy, a couple of times a week with this. So many great benefits. So there you have it, guys, my top 3 serums in each category. I know I've missed so many products that you guys will want to share with me, and I know I've probably missed some categories. I'm happy to do a follow-up video to this, so sound off in the comments below if you've missed a category of serum that you want me to cover, or any of your favourite products. Wherever you are in the world, guys, stay safe, stay well, and love your skin. Take care. Bye.